Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to remove the magazine release for a 1911/2011. Right here we have a Springfield Prodigy, but again, this is just an example that should work for most 2011s/1911s. Keep in mind, this video is strictly for maintenance or repair. Before we get started, I'd like to ask everybody to please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Now let's get on with the video. So in order to do this, you're going to need a small screwdriver and this screwdriver bit. It's a flathead, and you're going to need a 0.5 by 3.0. All right, that's what I'm going to be using today. Before we can start removing the magazine release, we have to make sure we're safe. And how we do that is by pressing this button right here, and this is your magazine release. You're going to push that button in, the magazine's going to drop. There's no ammo in there, and we're going to put this aside. Just because there was no ammo in the magazine doesn't mean that we're safe yet. We have to check the chamber to make sure we're safe. And how we do that is making sure that if your safety is on, we're going to push the safety downward, just like that. And then we're going to grip the pistol. We're going to turn it over like this. We're going to push forward with this hand, while with this hand we're going to grab the slide from here or here and pull this way. And it's going to look something like this. You can see that there is no ammo in the pistol, so we are now safe. Let's turn the pistol over, and this side of the magazine release, you can see that they have this little screw here. This is the screw that we're going to have to turn to remove the magazine button. So how we do that is on this side, we're going to push this button in, but we're not going to push it all the way in. We're just going to push it in slightly. I'm going to show you. You can see how that's slight. See how that's just a little bit coming out? That's all you're going to really need to do. It's just that little bit. But before we push the magazine release button, we're going to take our screwdriver and we're going to put it into the screw like this. And then we're going to start turning the screwdriver counterclockwise. So we could start turning it. And again, you're not going to turn it really hard, just slight pressure. And then you're going to slightly start pushing the magazine release button in from the other side. Okay, and as we do that, you can see the screw becomes loose and you can turn it all the way. Then on this side, you push in the magazine release button all the way. You can see it's sticking out on this side. We grab it from here, pull it out. And this is your magazine release button. And this is the screw. And right there is the little piece that you're moving back and forth. See that? Congratulations. You have removed your magazine release button for a 1911/2011. So now let's put everything back together. So there's two sides to the magazine release button. There's the one with the circle with the little stripes in it, and then there's this side. This side has the screw and this part that sticks out of the side. This side, the one with the circle and the lines in it, that's going to be inserted right into here. Not here, but here. And then this side is going to be facing towards you, but in this orientation. Not going to be like this, and it's not going to be like this. Like this, okay? And it's going to look something like this. We insert it here. You can see that this part right here is going to go right into this area right here. We're going to slide that in, just like that. Now, just like we did before when we were removing it, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have this side stick out just slightly towards us, just like that. And then we're going to take our finger and just gently put it on the magazine release button, just so it doesn't go all the way in. And then we're going to take our screwdriver and we're going to put it into the screw, just like this. We're going to turn the screwdriver clockwise. And then when we do that, we might feel some resistance like I am right now. You don't want to turn too hard. At this point, we're going to continue to turn, but with slight pressure, and then we're going to push the magazine release button inward and turn, just like that. If you have an issue where you're turning it and it's still not going in, just remember that you could move the magazine release button in and out slightly until you find that sweet spot where it's letting you turn the screw to the right. But always keep in mind, don't try to really manhandle and torque that screw, because it doesn't need to be turned really hard. All you want to do is be gentle and turn it as you're moving the magazine release button in and out until you find that spot where it fits into the groove. We have successfully installed the magazine release button, and it feels like it works fine. But to test it and make sure it does, we're going to take our magazine and we're going to insert it into the pistol and make sure that it works. We're going to take the flat side and we're going to make that face the rear of the pistol, just like this. And we're going to slide it all the way up until we hear that click. There's the click. We're going to push the magazine release button and you see it shoots out. We know it's now working. Put the magazine back in, and congratulations, you have removed and reinstalled your magazine release button for a 1911/2011. If you thought the video was helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.